Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna and today's video is going to be reading books that my sister recommends me. My sister kind of curated a few books for me from our collection that I just have never really wanted to read because I've heard just such polarizing views on them. But today, or this week, is the week that I'm going to be reading and challenging myself to read all these. They are all series, so who knows, might get myself addicted to a few series. Speaking of addicted, the first book, Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is an iconic series. It's the Addicted/Calloway sister series. Starting off with the first book, Addicted to You. This follows Lillian Lowe. She's addicted to sex. He's addicted to booze. The only way out is rock bottom. I mean, it sounds really good, so I'm really excited to start this. Then we have, once again, the iconic The Deal by Elle Kennedy. This is a very iconic series from Book Talk. This is the off-campus series. We have all of the off-campus books, so I'm really excited to hopefully like them. I feel like if I don't like this book, because I've heard people either love Hannah and Garrett or they don't, so we'll see. But I have the other books to hopefully like a different couple, you know what I mean? So that's that. And then currently I've already started it. I'm only like a few chapters in. Started the Fine Print by Lauren Asher because I've honestly heard really good things about Lauren Asher and I want to read her Dirty Air series. So that's that. I'm going to be starting the Fine Print. Hopefully going to be getting deeper into it tonight. And then maybe start Terms and Conditions if I'm really feeling good. But I think after that I'll probably start Addicted to You because this is the story that I'm most interested in. So yeah, but that's the video, guys. I'm just going to be kind of picking up throughout the week whenever I finish a book, whenever I start a book, my thoughts and stuff like that. And then at the end I'll probably do like a huge what are my thoughts and stuff like that. Hopefully I'm trying to get this finished before I move in to college next Friday, so we shall see. I hope you all are having a fantastic day, evening, night, and I'll see you later. Hello you guys, little check-in. Like I said in the intro, I was only a few chapters in, but I'm on chapter 7 now of the Fine Print. Only like half an hour has passed. Have kind of been taking breaks here and there, trying to get focused, but on chapter 7, I'm liking it so far. I like Rowan. This is like workplace romance, grumpy sunshine, billionaire romance. So, and I've never read any of those tropes before, other than workplace. But yeah, so far I'm really liking it. I'm liking Lauren Asher's writing. I'm also have been watching some of vintage Emma Chamberlain while I take breaks from reading, and I've been eating hot fries. So a great night, you know what I mean? Books, Emma, and snacks sounds like a great night to me. But yeah, like I said, hopefully I will do ignore that. Hopefully I will be able to make more of a dent in tonight, and I'll probably update y'all once more tonight about like where I got to. And yeah, I'll see you later. You guys, I look busted. We don't have to just anyways, oh my god, I'm embarrassed. I need to discuss, I just read one of the most iconic lines ever. Once again, I'm reading the Fine Print on my Kindle, and I'm just gonna read y'all this line. It's Zara talking to Rowan, who are the main characters, and Rowan's being a little shit, okay? And she's trying to put him in his place. You better have a massive dick to back up that attitude, or else people will be mighty disappointed. Then Rowan says, care to bring out a ruler and test your theory? I would be unwell. Like, just stop it right there. Stop it. This book is so good. This book is so good. Has me kicking my feet. We'll update y'all later. I'm like a few more chapters in. I'm 20% into the book. I'm not even that, like, I'm literally not even halfway. This is gonna take me so long. Bye, guys. Update. It's Saturday. I am 58% of the way through the fine print. I might finish it tonight. And I think I'm about to get to a raunchy scene, and I'm nervous. I mean, I'm excited, but this is like real dirty sex. Like, I'm used to the cute romance, fluffy rom-com. I'm scared. I'm unwell. Hello, you guys. It is Sunday, and I realized I never updated y'all on the fine print. I finished it last night. I stayed up till like midnight and finished it, and don't know my rating yet. It is like, I don't know if it's quite a 5-star, but I'm probably gonna give it like a 4.75. Like, it was so good. The steam, as y'all saw, was a lot, but it was hot, you know what I mean? I really don't have any complaints, honestly, about the book. It's just so good. My first true grumpy sunshine, but obviously I'm gonna wait till the end of this video to just kind of do a wrap up of all my thoughts. But the next book I will be starting tonight is The Deal. A little nervous, but fun, you know. I've heard this is kind of written kind of Wattpad-y, so we'll see. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, kind of cringy, but we'll see. We got Garrett and Hannah, so I'm pumped. Once again, I'll keep you all updated. It's gonna be a great night. I'm hoping to get this done in like 2 days and then start Addicted to You and get that finished before I leave for school, so then I can get this video edited and uploaded. But we'll see if that happens. Love you all. I'll see you soon. Okay, guys, just read. So how like this book is divided, there's chapters, but within each chapter there's switching perspectives, and so it's not like chapter 1 is Hannah, chapter 2 is Garrett. Within chapter 1 is perspectives from both Hannah and Garrett. And the only con I have so far is that Hannah just said frickin'. Girl, it's exactly, okay, if y'all have seen The Summer I Turned Pretty, the show, there's a scene where Sean, the brother of Belly, is that his name in the show? I'm gonna say Sean. The brother of Belly catches her and Jeremiah kissing, and he goes, "What the frick?" Or no, "What the freak?" When, like, throughout the whole show, there's so many curse words. Like, why did he have to do that? Why did he have to say, "What the freak"? Like, the first time we watched that, Abby and I both looked at each other dumbfounded. We laughed so hard. But anyways, that's the only negative I have to this. But so far, writing's good. I haven't, like, read a physical book, I feel like, in a long time. So I've just been reading on my Kindle. But anyways, I'll read a bit hefty chunk, and I'll update y'all. I needed to do a little update because I really could not handle myself whenever I read the words frickin'. I'll see you later. Hello everyone, good morning. It is Monday morning. It's like 8:39 right now. Sorry if you can see my Celsius in the corner. I'm drinking kiwi guava today. I want to do an update. Also, a disclaimer. I woke up and my eyelids were puffy. And I don't know why, but I took an allergy pill And yeah, so just if you notice that my eyes are puffy, that's why. Anyways, I stayed up till midnight and I got very into the book. I am on page 223. And y'all, it's good. I can see the hype. I can totally understand why people give this book in this series 5 stars. Can totally see it. I don't think it's gonna be 5 stars for me. I don't think so. I maybe like the other books, because if you didn't know, this is the off-campus series, and so there's 4 books in the series, and each book follows a different boy in the off-campus house, which is like what they call their house. So there's Garrett, Dean, Logan, and Tucker are the boys. So anyways, this follows Garrett and Hannah, and I'm loving their relationship. Like, their friendship is really good, and I believe their friendship and the tension that is there. And I haven't even, like, I'm this far in, and there hasn't even been a sex scene yet. There's been, like, a steamy scene, but there hasn't even been any sex yet. And so, like, I'm that flipping far in. Dude, like, it's stretching out. But I know there's gonna be a third act conflict, because there's still so much left of the book. But I'm excited. I'm really involved in the book. It was really fast paced. Like, next thing I knew, I was this far in, you know what I mean? And liking the writing style, although, disclaimer, whenever you read this book, 1, check the trigger warnings, because there's mentions of sexual assault and rape in this book. I just want to put that out there. There's mentions of that in detail. Not till, like, the kind of the, like, where I'm at. Like, I just kind of read a little bit of it, so just be wary of that whenever you're reading this. But Garrett, the guy, you know, like, all of the guys are these hockey players, these jocks at the school, and they're, you know, and I'm just like, some of the things that Garrett says, I'm like, did you really have to say that, my guy? Did you really have to say that? And I don't want to romanticize him sometimes, because I'm like, he's kind of an a-hole. But, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I hate everyone but you trope. The little grumpy sunshine kind of thing. You know, and I just, like, I liked that in, like, the fine print. I think, because Rowan was, like, really respectful still towards Zara. But Garrett isn't the, like, he's just kind of a player. And I know that, like, duh. But I don't know, some of the stuff he says, I'm like, I would pop you in the mouth. But I like Hannah, because Hannah kind of counters that, and Hannah is like, I will hit you if you say that to me again, kind of thing. So I appreciate her character, because she's putting him in his place. Anyways, I needed to get that out and get that ran out, because I didn't want people to, like, grab this book thinking it was, like, a cute little romance, because, like, I think you're supposed to kind of not like Garrett at first. So anyways, but I'll go in more deeper, like, detail whenever I do my recap at the end. But yeah, I just wanted to sit down and chat and catch up. I'll probably, the next time I update y'all will be when I'm finished, unless there's, like, a funny thing that I see in there. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little update for y'all, and I'll catch y'all later. Recording right now because I'm so flipping pissed off with this book, and I need y'all, and I'm scared I might get a reaction, and I want y'all to see it. I hate one of the characters in this book. Hate them with all of my might. Okay, anyways, we're gonna read and see if something happens. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I'll talk to y'all guys later. I'm getting too heated. My toes were just in that. Ignore that. I just finished The Deal by L. Kennedy, the first book in the off-campus series, and wow, it was You guys, I understand the hype. All right, I understand the hype. It was so good. So good. You know how like all romance books have a third act conflict, which means like towards the end of the book, you know, they seem really happy, all that kind of stuff, they're together, and then a conflict happens and you're just like, oh my god, this conflict did not flipping expect it. Okay, this conflict was so good. And you saw the clip before, like I was furious. Oh my gosh. And I'm like already wanting to read the second book, because the second book has Logan, who is a part of this, and I really liked his character, and there's something about him that you figure out in this book that just really has me interested in seeing how his story plays out. And it's a shorter book. Like, I think that might just be closer to 300 pages instead of like 380 or something like that this was. But yeah, loved it. And I don't know if I'm gonna read Addicted to You, you guys. I really don't know, because I don't think it's gonna be good for me. Because that book, like, if you know what it literally says on the back that the two main characters, Lily is addicted to sex and Lo is addicted to alcohol. And like, I'm just not ready to, and I know that the book is filled with sex because that's like a main plot point in it, is how addicted Lily is. And I'm just don't think my brain is ready to read that. So I'm either going to read Terms and Conditions, which is the second book next to Fine Print, or I'm going to read the second book in the off-campus series. Haven't decided yet, but we'll keep y'all updated. We're 2 out of the 3 books done, because I want to read 3 books for this video. So we're already 2 books done. Insane. So yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Hello, you guys. It is Monday. Sorry for the booty quality. I'm filming this on my laptop because I was way too lazy to export anything from my phone. So this is just a lot easier for me. Update. As y'all saw, I finished the deal and I decided that I was going to read The Mistake by Elle Kennedy, which is the second in the off-campus series. And I am halfway through. I literally started this almost right as soon as I finished the deal. And I'm really liking the story. There's like a chunk in the book where it was just kind of boring and I literally skipped the chapter. Like, I just skimmed through and was like, okay, this is completely pointless. So hopefully things start picking up, you know, some steam or something I'd really like. I'm literally almost I am exactly halfway through. So, but I am liking it so far. I like Logan. I like Grace. I like how Grace was a very different is a very different character from Hannah. Hannah at first, when like being with Garrett, was hard to get. She did not let Garrett treat her poorly, right? And Grace was is just kind of like whatever. Like, she's just like go with the flow kind of person at first, but now we're seeing her halfway through be really hard to get, and I'm really liking this because I love like watching the male character have to fight for the person that they're interested in, you know what I mean? Because I feel like we don't see that too much in romances, but I am really enjoying it so far. I really like Elle Kennedy's writing. I really do enjoy it. So I really may read more things from her. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little update. I'll probably update y'all whenever I'm done with this, or if there's like a reaction or something like that. But yeah, very excited. Literally, once this is done, I mean, we're making really good time. And so if I'm feeling crazy, I will also read Terms and Conditions, which is the second in the Dreamland Billionaire series next to the Fine Print. But we'll see if I'm feeling that. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Hello, you guys. It is a couple days later. To be exact, it is Thursday. Can you see that? 11:04. And I finished the video on like Wednesday, but the clips would not export. I don't know why this keeps on happening to me, so I'm filming this on my booty laptop, okay? We're going to be doing a wrap-up of all the books that I read, my opinions, my ratings, all that good stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. First, I read on my Kindle The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. It is the first in the Dreamland Billionaire series. This is a billionaire trope, right? Okay, I need to just like base ground what the book is about. The Dreamland Billionaire series is about three brothers. The first book is about Rowan. They are all filthy rich billionaires, and Dreamland is like a Disneyland kind of amusement park. And each brother gets a challenge from their newly passed grandfather, stating a challenge for them that they have to do if they want to inherit a sum of their grandfather's money. So Rowan, he has to become the director of Dreamland and create a new park ride, a new all that kind of stuff. And so he hires on Zara, who has a really good idea, and they work alongside one another to build and to kind of change Dreamland for the better. This is Grumpy Sunshine, like hardcore Grumpy Sunshine. Rowan is, I hate everyone in the world but you. And this was my very first like true Grumpy Sunshine book. I loved Zara. She was adorable. She was strong. She, had like a bad past. It was so good. And I thought the writing was really well written. This is my first ever Lauren Asher book, but I loved it. I read it so fast. I think I finished it in like a day and a half. So good. Highly recommend. I will be reading Terms and Conditions, which is the second book. That follows, I don't remember the names. Oh, Declan and Iris, I think, are like the two characters, and I really like Declan, so I'm very excited. But yeah, so that's what I read on my Kindle. I read the fine print. Next, I read the first two books in the off-campus series, The Deal and The Mistake. The Deal follows Garrett and Hannah, and this book was so good. This was so good. They're all kind of D-bag, partier hockey players from this school called Briar, which is like a Yale. It's loosely based on Yale, I think. And Garrett is one of the most loved. All the women are like, Garrett Graham. And Garrett is not doing too hot in one of his classes. He finds out that Hannah is doing really well in that class, and Hannah happens to be crushing for a boy in this class, and she is just like, oh, I cannot get him. How can I obtain this man? So Garrett strikes up a deal with Hannah and is like, hey, if you will tutor me and help me pass this class, I will fake date you to get your crush's attention. Because Garrett is very full of himself and is like, yo, if you're seen with me, every man will want to be with you. So I had like a love-hate relationship with Garrett. I loved Hannah. There was not one part where I was like, ew, I hate Hannah. Garrett is just, he says some things in this book that I'm like, dude, you were a D-bag. Like, you were a D-bag. You're not supposed to romanticize that. But I think that was the point, was like to show, hey, this man's not perfect. And I can appreciate that. You know what I mean? But I really liked it, and I liked it so much that I was like, I'm going to read The Mistake, which follows Logan, who's not Dean, Garrett's best friend. And he's, once again, a hockey player, sleeps with a lot of women, that kind of thing. And one day, he's trying to find this party, and he knocks on a dorm door, and it's this girl named Grace that answers. And Grace is like, why is John Logan at my door right now? And instantly, attraction, things spark that night, and Grace is a queen. That's all I'm gonna say. Grace is a queen. I love a good hard to get girl. Grace has her own faults in her own like background. So does Logan. One thing I like about both of these is that like each of the characters are flawed. They are not like, they are morally gray people. And I really like that, because I don't think we read too much about that kind of thing. This was really good. I liked the plot of this book better, and I read this faster than I read this, but I liked Logan better. I like his character better. He was so funny. I think he was written really well. I like Hannah better though. Like I like Logan in this, and I like Hannah in the deal. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain this without spoiling it. Like there's a lot of. I'm just gonna read like the back for you because I know I read the back of the deal. I don't know if I read the back of the mistake, but he's a player in more ways than one. College junior John Logan can get any girl he wants. For this hockey star, life is a parade of parties and hookups. But behind his killer grins and easygoing charm, he hides growing despair about the dead-end road he'll be forced to walk after graduation. A sexy encounter with freshman Grace Ivers is just the distraction he needs, but when a thoughtless mistake pushes her away, Logan plans to spend his final year proving to her that he's worth a second chance. Now he's going to need to up his game. After a less than stellar freshman year, Grace is back at Briar University, older, wiser, and so over the arrogant hockey player she nearly handed her B card to. She's not a charity case, and she's not the quiet butterfly she was when they first hooked up. If Logan expects her to roll over and beg like all of his other puck bunnies, he can think again. He wants her back, he'll have to work for it. This time around, she'll be the one in the driver's seat, and she plans on driving him wild. Like Grace is a queen for this. I really did like Grace in this because I like. There's a scene in this, like it's like the big mistake that Logan makes, and what she did to like have Logan prove that he really liked her was just a boss move, and I loved it. But yeah, so ratings for each of these. The fine print, I'm giving a 4.75, not quite a 5 star. We'll see if terms and conditions is though. Then the deal, 4.5. 4.5. If Garrett wasn't the way he was in certain times, this might have been a 5 stars. But I know why this book is a 5 stars. I know why people rave about this book. I do too. Like I'm gonna be finishing the rest of the series. Then this was a 4.25 for me. 4.25. Yeah. There you go, guys. Oh my god, I am so glad that this is over. That is it for the video, you guys. I read books that my sister Abby recommended me, and I'm gonna be doing a part 2. Not anytime soon, but I am planning on it. I'm gonna include a few books that, and I don't know if they're necessarily going to be recommendations from Abby, but they're going to be books that Abby has read that I want to read. So, yeah, but that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think this is like my longest video yet. It might be close to 30 minutes, but anyways, I love you all. I hope you're having a great day, evening, and night, wherever y'all are.